Unique start this episode with a bang. He goes on and takes out one of the Chinese restaurant owners. And this was actually sad because it was husband and wife, and he had them going like Romeo and Juliet side by side while he's again asking about Rock. The thing that pisses me off, Unique is smart enough to know how to cripple his enemy piece by piece, stay in the shadows, but yet it's like he can't even get it out of his damn head that, yo, you took Rock's connect. You so mad at Rock. Why? She gave you her connect. What? She had all of this stuff already. So she gonna just take you out afterwards? Like, what? You didn't even have it set up and it wasn't working. She had to fix it and readjust it to make it working. But he doesn't choose to use that side of his brain. He just uses the side of the brain to say, you know, tarnish my enemies. Anyway, he gets the money and he pays his debt back to the guy that's the mechanic. I forgot his name, so I'm just gonna call him mechanic today. Kane talks to grandma into telling everybody what's going on with her because he's like, yo, she's like, don't nobody care what I think or what I'm going through. And he's like, you're wrong. So she's like, all right, I'll tell them. Meanwhile, Crystal is getting fed up with people coming in. It's a trap house. She's getting tired of living in the trap house, especially when she sees Unique scary ass. She started to say, like, watch where you going. And Unique turned around like he was going to rush the hell out of this girl. Like, what? She was like, yeah, it's time to get out of this hood. At first, Kanan was not with it. But then I guess after he got turned down to move in a nicer neighborhood, he was like, hold up. I'm worth it. So he ups the ante and he gets a nice place and he lines their pockets so that he doesn't have to do the credit check and everything, because I think he is still underage. They get him a place outside of the trap house, which is as should be. Kanan, you should have known better, but you know what? Mama should have said something, but she's like, I'll let him fall and find out on his own. By the way, I did not agree with the way Crystal was eyeing Rock up and down. However, she was probably aware that Kanan doesn't like his mother, so I guess she feels like she don't have to. You better put some respect on Rock's name. Oh, my bias ass, of course. Jukebox, she tells the military, I told you she was AWOL from last episode. I said she ain't tell them she was leaving. She's AWOL. They came to get her, but she has the fact that she's a lesbian under her belt because they was going to let her go anyway. So she gets out of that. She decides to go to a gay bar for the first time, and she's excited. So she's exploring her life, and she's living out in the open. Quan is getting on my damn nerves. Rock doesn't know that her lawyer is gone. Quan is upset over the death of some of his family members, and he's like, Rock, you better take care of it. And I'm like, yo, Quan, just take care of it. That's your family, right? Before I have to. And I'm like, well, then fucking do it. I hate his empty threats, but I can't wait to Rock she's gonna satisfy me soon by putting this dude in his place. Yo, maybe she should fix the brakes on his motorcycle. Sorry. Anyway, I think I'm too invested. Lulu got his chip. He's been clean. We all excited for him, but he's running around with Brilla, his artist. I don't like Brilla because Brilla is lazy. He just want to lay up in anybody's crib. He feels like he's just owed everything, and he'll take whatever he wants. He's slimy and not to be trusted. Meanwhile, the executive producer lets him know that he keeps money in his house. Why? I don't know. So it's set up to look like Barilla is going to try to pull a fast one on the rec exec. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in this whole thing and say, you know what? He's probably going to piss Lulu off. Lulu right now is not serving a purpose to us. I'm sorry. I know. I'm happy he's sober, but I'm going to need him to get into some shit. And not some old happy-go-lucky stuff. I'm going to need him to get his hands dirty again. I'm sorry. We're watching a show. If not, then exit left. Speaking of exiting left, why Marvin sitting there with Gerald's kids? I'm like, dude, you went to a school. You look like a drug dealer. You are the only black person around, and this girl is hugging on you. And I'm like, yo, Marvin, can you be any more noticeable? I mean, no. I think he's no. Plus, I'm like, yo, did you even get back to Stefano yet? Because you done cut off the water of the guy that is supplying and paying Stefano a lot of money. Like, something's going to happen to you. Stefano I don't believe he's that nice. I think Marvin is going to get it, or he's going to set Marvin up. I do not trust Stefano, and I don't think Stefano is happy with Marvin right now. Marvin is making his rounds in the street trying to find out what happened to the Chinese restaurant owners, and he goes to the mechanic. You know, the same person that Unique is paying off. And he gives him like a little $100. I'm like, if you were sort of stacks that Unique gave him, your $100 ain't good here, bro. He's like, yo, Unique, you playing with fire. And you know Unique's ego is like up to the sky right now. And he's like, what? I am fire. Okay. All right. So Unique finally busts into Kanan's house because he's been trying to figure out what floor Kanan's on, what door he's in. But because of the trap house and people running in and out, it's not going to be that hard to find out. He finds it out. He busts in, and Kanan's little friend was sliding all over the floor. So now Kanan's money and stuff and product and all his schedules are going to be gone and in Unique's pockets. Now, is he going to take out Kanan's young counter? I don't know. But you know what? Kanan should have had a little bit more security in there. What happened to the security? You got people running in and out of there with no security? Because I know you ain't think he was going to do something. Again, I don't think Unique is going to take him out. Oh, which brings us, speaking of taking out, Famous. Oh, they did mention Famous, and they was like that. Juke was like, yo, where's Famous? And Kanan was like, I really don't know. He don't really seem that concerned for Famous or stuff like that. They didn't go into topic, but Juke was like, yo, he's not a snitch. He would never say nothing. Now, I think that Jukebox is a really good judge of character. So if Jukebox saying he ain't say nothing, Famous ain't say nothing. If anything, I think Jess came to yoke him up and to go take him back to California. But she did tell Lou she'll be back and forth. So I don't know. Well, whatever is going on, Jess pretty much know what's going on. So do I think Famous is unalive? No. I think Jess know exactly where he's at. And you know what, Lulu? I think when it's time, you'll be able to find him. And all it takes is for him to hang out with Jess. And, eventually Famous going to call. And he just like, listen. With that being said, Mama's on her way out. By Mama, I mean Rock and everybody's mama. She has the dinner. She tells them that she is not going to be alive too much longer. But she started trying to dictate what they should and shouldn't do before she told them. And they're like, yo, what is this about? What is this about? She was just trying to give her last words and stuff like that. Because you could see that she really did care about her kids. Even though she probably was an effed up mother. But she was trying to tell them that their special gifts and what they need to focus on and stuff like that. Rock, I was watching a clip with Rock the other day, and the real Patina Miller that plays Rock, and she was like, one of Rock's secrets is that she's not really strong as everyone portrays her to be. And it makes sense with her character. That's why she was hurt. She got mad and she walked out of the dinner because she really couldn't take it. I mean, even she was sad when she unalived Unique's baby. She's going through a lot. And she just has to play the tough role every time. Even Quan is coming at her. I get it. I see how it is. It's like, yo, y'all not gonna bully me though. But she's hurting. She's hurting inside. Even her brother falling apart hurt her. So we gonna shout out to Rock. Oh my gosh, I'm so biased. But anyway, link down below and let me know who is y'all favorite character. Y'all already know who my favorite character is. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy y'all day.